Right, so you've got users in your app and you've got registration prompts. Now what you've got to do is try and re-engage users who've lost interest in your app. So the way to think about that is to see who's actually not active in the application. Users are always going to churn and burn, but what you want to do is see if you can re-engage some of those users. So here we're actually selecting users who've last been seen 14 days ago, and they've installed in the last month, so they've had a good chance with the app. You might want to compress this, depending if you're a game, you might compress this down into days or perhaps even hours. We've got users who have registered, so they've shown signs of engagement, and they've had a number of sessions, so we're combining a bunch of different filters here. So people who've had more than 5 sessions, they've opened the app 5 times. So with these guys, what we want to do is try 2 things. I'm going to show you one thing. Okay, the first thing what we're going to do is ask them for feedback. Why did they disengage? This isn't always necessary for all sorts of apps. Some apps like utilities might only get used every now and again, but if you want people to use your app every once a week, and that's natural for the users, you might send them something like a "we've missed you." And in doing so, what you can do is you have the opportunity to actually prompt them for a question. And the way the prompts work is they're basically simple pop-up buttons in the application. So here what I'm going to do is add a couple of different options. So these would be answers to the particular question: can we do anything to help you get more out of the app? Okay, and we can allow people to actually add some custom text as well too, if there's something else they want to add. So that's it. We set up the timing. Again, what we want to do is maybe get people possibly at the best time, so we can actually set it up to be during the middle of the day. So you want, if somebody installed it at 9 o'clock at night, then you may not want to actually target them, and we can do things like target them on the weekdays if it's an enterprise style application. And you can also choose to engage users when they've typically been using the application, so it's around the same time that they've been using things. And let's give the campaign a title, so it's the re-engagement survey, and away we go. We can save that away. And that's launched, so you can see you've got your 3 campaigns there, and we've got the re-engagement survey running. Now another way of looking at engaging users is to, let's just take the same title, but instead of running a survey, obviously a more natural thing might be to do is to actually just send them something that engages them with something that might be curiosity, and that is check out some of the things your friends have been doing. Quite often you'll see this with Twitter or Facebook or whatever. Now, I haven't chosen a deep link in this particular situation, but certainly that's possible. And so we would change the name of the campaign accordingly. So now instead of running a survey, we're just trying to actually bring them back into the app. And that's it. So your re-engagement with friends campaign is now live.